First thing that you need obviously is to locate whereabouts on the kayak you're actually going to install them, and then what you need is a selection of tools. Nothing too complicated, but you will need a 32 millimeter drill bit for making the holes for the flush mount, and a 5.5 millimeter drill bit for making the holes for the bolts, stainless bolts. You need some silicone and a marker pen and a screwdriver. So first of all, let's have a look at the installation of the normal Starport. And the first thing to do is to get the collar and the marker pen and to mark whereabouts on the kayak you want to install the accessory. So once you've marked it out, you take your 32 millimeter drill bit and you drill the hole. Then you put the collar over the top and you mark where the holes are going to go for the bolts. Once that's done, you coat the gasket in a layer of silicone, then put the whole thing together. Probably the trickiest bit is actually fitting the collar on the inside of the kayak. So that's one of the things that you want to make sure when you're thinking about the installation. Make sure that you can reach the inside of the kayak in order to do the nuts up on the inside. And as you can see, we've got a nice layer of silicone that helps with waterproofing the whole thing and stopping water getting through. Okay. That concludes the Starport. Let's have a look at the installation of the Sideport, which is slightly different. Now, on this installation, you can use the template that they give you in the instructions, and what you can do is use a scalpel to cut through the holes where the bolts are going to go, then hold the Sideport up to the template and line the holes up, and draw around the outside of the Sideport with your marker pen. And then what you can do is hold that template up to the point on the kayak where you want to install the Sideport, so you can tell where it's going to sit, and then simply mark the holes for the bolts with your marker pen. And one of the things that I do differently after you've drilled the holes with a 5.5 millimeter drill bit, one of the things that I do differently with the Sideport is, because there's no internal collar to go on the inside of the kayak, I use slightly larger washers, almost like penny washers, and they're M6 bolts, so you'll need you need a fairly decent size washer just to make things a bit more solid and improve the load bearing qualities of the thing. And then same as before, put the bolts through, put a decent layer of silicone over the Sideport and over your washers, etc., and then tighten everything up with a spanner. Again, make sure that when you locate the installation you can reach the inside, and this is what hopefully it should look like. This is the inside of the kayak, so this is what the nuts and bolts look like on the inside, and this is what the finished product should look like. Okay, and now in part 3 we'll be looking at some of the accessories you can insert into the Starports. So thanks for watching.